Hello, good evening, students. Today's transcription number back of 150 on the speed of 100 words per minute. Start. Sir, the Honorable Prime Minister was vehemently against the Ceto and Baghdad Pact and all those things that he thought were against the spirit of the United Nations. He said that the nations can have regional associations. Sir, you will realize that the Commonwealth is not a region. Australia, India, Canada, and the United Kingdom are so far apart geographically from one another that nobody in his imagination can consider them to be a compact area where there may be some sort of an understanding or cooperation. We are aiming at peace, and for the attainment of that peace, we have a world organization, the United Nations. Do you think that the formation of pacts or groups or associations helps in the development, better organization, and control of the United Nations? On the other hand, these petty associations, pacts, and treaties retard the influence of the United Nations. I submit that these associations defeat the whole purpose of the United Nations. Therefore, if every nation tries a little to break down the small and narrow associations in the larger interests of developing that greater association of United Nations, it is a step in the right direction. Sir, I come to a few mundane matters. We have our trade relations largely with the United Kingdom. If you see the structure of our import and export trade, you will find that a large part of export goes to the United Kingdom and a large part of our imports comes from the United Kingdom. We are giving some sort of a preferential duty. That preferential duty creates problems for us. Commercially, we find that the cost of production in the United Kingdom has gone up much higher than in any other country. If it is a question of import of machinery, we find that other nations are able to offer us better terms. If it is a matter of our export trade, we find that other nations are able to offer us better prices. This link with the Commonwealth acts contrary to our interests. Our sterling balances were linked up with the sterling. Sir, you know that in 1988 the sterling was worth about $5. Then the sterling was devalued to $2.80. The value of the pound came down by nearly 40%. We had to devalue our currency because we had linked it up with the sterling currency. If it had not been linked up with the sterling, it would have had to be appreciated by 40%. Thus, perforce, we had to rearrange our entire fiscal policy in this way.